Hi guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my garden. It's the end of March now, so another 4 weeks since you were last here, and I'm really excited to take you round because there's been lots of changes in the garden, lots of flowers to show you, and a few new ideas to share with you as well. It is a little bit windy here today, so my apologies for any background noise, but I'll take you around and have a bit of a chat and see you later. I just wanted to show you the tulips that I've got in pots on the deck because they're looking really lovely at the moment, along with their viola companions. And the violas have been flowering pretty much all through winter, and the tulips have just come out in maybe the last week or so. But I'm really happy with the colour combination here. So in the Arigon border, the muscari or the great hyacinth have now come out and looking really lovely. If you watched the January tour, you might remember that I was wondering what to do in this corner where I removed the Ninebark, and I was wondering about putting in another euphorbia to match the one that's over there. And I think that is what I'm going to do, or rather that is what I'm going to do. I was wondering about buying one, but I've actually decided to just use those little saplings that I found elsewhere in the garden. Okay, I took this video a couple of days ago. It's a bit too windy for butterflies at the moment, but it does show off the aubrietta, which is cascading down over the wall. And I think I might try and get a couple more of them actually, because I've just got this one in the middle of the wall at the moment. I know I'm always showing you these grasses, but it does amaze me how quickly they grow. And this year I've also added in some sanguinium, which I've never had before. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that does. It should be really lovely with the flower heads in the summer. So on this side of the border, I think the only change that I've made since last time is I've put in this rosemary. I had a salvia there that died over winter, so I had that rosemary in a pot, and I decided to kind of put it there. I was wondering whether it should be further back near the choicea, but actually I quite like it in the centre there, so I'll see how that goes. So one of the things that I'm thinking of doing is just down here behind the euphorbia, the choicea and the old dead rosemary, is putting in a large pot, probably the same as that copper kind of one there. I'm planting a wisteria because I'd quite like the wisteria to be able to kind of grow all the way up and onto that pergola to give a bit of shade to that deck in the summer. So yeah, that's something that I'm thinking of doing over the next couple of months. I am a little bit obsessed with my Arigon's sanguinium at the moment. I just love the pink flowers, and the bees love it too. But I do think it looks amazing against the blue sky. So one of the jobs I need to do down here is a bit of Stipa redistribution. There's quite a few Stipas, but they're not all kind of evenly spread out. I find they're a little bit fussy about being moved, so I'm waiting for it to be slightly warmer, but yeah, definitely within the next month I'll be moving some of these around, so hopefully we've got a bit more of an even distribution. I just wanted to show you this narrow border behind the circular patio. This is probably one of the trickiest areas in the garden because it doesn't really get a lot of sun, and also it's so dry because it's under the big hedge. So really I just try and get anything to grow here, and you can see some vincas doing okay, and also this weedy looking thing I'm actually very excited about because that is an honesty, and I've been trying for years to get honesty to grow there, so I'm looking forward to that flowering. The peonies are really putting on some good growth now, especially the one at the back, which is called Molly the Witch, and it's a kind of yellowy colour. The one at the front is a pinky one. I have no idea what that one's called, but it is equally as beautiful. So I've just come out in the morning to film the wild section of the garden because that's when it gets the sun. You can see a number of tulips and daffodils that have come up. I popped these in after they've finished in the pots from the deck, as long as they've got kind of a pale colour scheme, so that's kind of what I've been going for down here. And finally, just a quick update on that Ninebark that I moved. Not a single sign of life, so I think potentially we might have to accept that this one has passed away. Even if it have though, I'm going to leave it in here because it's quite an interesting shape, and obviously it will rot down and kind of put nutrients back into the soil as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the sound wasn't too bad, and please do check back again in April when there should be even more flowers to show you. And if you did enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe.